Hello, guys and gals, and welcome! If, like me, you've purchased a Nintendo Switch recently, or you plan to, you may also be looking to get yourself a micro SD card. Well, let me answer some questions right off the bat in terms of the micro SD card. No, the micro SD card that you had in your original Nintendo Switch 1 is not compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. And the reason for this is that the Nintendo Switch 2 is using a new format of SD card, which is many times factors stronger and faster than the original SD card. Now, how can you tell the difference between the new SD card and the old SD card? Well, they made it kind of difficult because they look exactly the same. There are some key differences between them, which will make it very easy for you to tell the difference between them. And I'm going to bring this up on the screen here, and I'm going to show you the differences. So, as you can see here by this image, the regular SD card only has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pins. Was it 9 pins? Or is that 8? I can't remember. But it's not very many. The UHS 2 has more pins, but it's not quite as many as the Express. And the Express, as you can see, has a theoretical speed of up to 3,940 megabytes a second, whereas the old standard SD card only has a speed of up to 104 megabytes per second, depending on the format that you got. So the new micro SD card Express is not only a new SD card, essentially, it is also many times faster than the old SD card, and it's also not compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, the interesting thing about the Express card, though, is that it is compatible with the Nintendo Switch, although it would be completely stunted in speed, of course, because it wouldn't have access to all the extra pins, but you could still use it in a Nintendo Switch 1. So it is backwards compatible to the Nintendo Switch 1, but it is not forwards compatible. In other words, like the SD cards are not forwards compatible to the Express slot. Now, how can you tell other than the pins? Well, on the actual image of the card, like if you look at an actual card, you'll see a Lexar card pop up on the screen here for you guys. And this Lexar card has a very obvious tell that it is an EX card. And the EX card is obviously right here, the EX written really big on the card. Now, if you're looking to buy these cards, there doesn't seem to be a lot of them online. Most of the SD cards that are online are pretty much all regular SD cards or UHS SD cards, and they're not the correct EX cards that you need to actually run the system. So for you guys, I have prepared a list of all the cards that I could find. I'm going to put the links down in the description as well as in the comments for you guys. And there are quite a few of them. I'm going to bring up some of the cards and I'm going to show you some of the things with these cards. Now, the reason why I want to bring these up is because not only are they confusing, but they also have other issues. So let me bring up the window. And is this the right one? No, that's not the right one. Give me the right one. The right one. Okay, that'll have to do. Even though it wants to be a butt. Get over here. Alright, here we go. Filters, edit filters, take off the crop pad. I don't know why the crop pad's on there. Alright, let's go ahead and make this really big so you guys can see it really big. Filter, transform, fit to screen. Alright, so this is a standard like Amazon webpage when it comes to purchasing the cards. Now you'll notice that the EX logo is on this card. However, down here, you'll notice that there's multiple options. So there's a 160 megabyte per second that does not have the EX. There's a Play Blue that does not have the EX. There's the 205 megabyte per second that does not have the EX. And basically, none of these options will work. So the only one that will work is this option right here. If you click on these, it's going to take you to the non-EX versions, and these are not the compatible cards. You have to click on the 900 megabyte per second option here, and then you have the EX options. Unfortunately, a lot of these cards are selling out really quickly. I'm going to compile a big list of all the cards that I've been able to find for the EX cards. And try and get basically, every option for you between like 128 gigabytes all the way up to like a 1 terabyte option. But as you're going forward, hopefully this helps you guys find, the cards that you need for your Nintendo Switch. I've got, this is one of my posts. I'm posting some of the links on my, the actual like posts page on my YouTube channel as well for you guys, so that also helps. You can transfer over some of your data with the old memory card. So if you guys are looking to transfer some of your data, you can take like your old Nintendo Switch memory card and your screenshots and your videos and stuff. You can put them into the new Nintendo Switch and it will copy the data over, but like that's about it. It won't actually use the old SD cards at all. Hopefully this video was a little bit helpful for you guys, and the links are not all like sold out by the time you get to them. I need to pick one up myself. I'm trying to figure out what size I want to get. The internal memory on the system is 256 gigabytes, if that helps you out at all. And obviously, if you have a decent amount of space, like somewhere around like 1 terabyte, you should have more than enough room for all the games that you need to install. So maybe like a 512, or I was actually thinking a 1 terabyte, but I'm having trouble finding a 1 terabyte that's in stock at the moment. So you guys might want to hurry up and pick up cards while they're still available. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys and gals, and keep watching.